Hey, it's Lauren. So today we're going to talk about some new products that I picked up from Thrive Causemetics. If you're new to my channel, I really love Thrive Causemetics, not only for their mission and helping women, but for their products themselves. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the Filtered Effects Soft Focus Setting Powder, the Glossy Lip Hydrating Serum in the shade Pamela, and the Sunproof Intensive Lip Balm SPF 24. So as you can see, I've got most of my makeup on already. So let's talk a little bit about this pressed setting powder, shall we? There are 4 shades total, and this is $35. And so I picked up the shade Light, and I don't think that this is a bad shade for me necessarily, but it's a little probably too light for me right now in the summer. I went based off of kind of the swatches that they had on their models. The one thing I will say about this is it is a pretty sheer formula, so it doesn't make me look ghostly or too much like Casper when I use it. I personally prefer using a brush, especially if I'm applying it at home. But it does have a little powder puff for on-the-go applications. So what is in this? It's got the blur effect technology that a lot of their powder products have, which I really, really like. It really diffuses your pores and gives you an airbrushed finish. This also has Youth B5 complex and magnolia bark extract to hydrate the skin. And I took a peek at the ingredients, not just the ones that they highlighted. The first ingredient of this is talc, which I think is a big portion of why you get that really soft airbrushed finish effect with this. There's also dimethicone. So you've got some silicones in here that are also going to kind of blur the skin, which I actually really like what that does. So as you can see, it really cut down on the shine, but I don't feel like it kills a little bit of a glow that I've got. I really, really like this powder. So I think it's a really nice powder. Here is my little 2 cents of something I'm not really crazy about. I think that they may have changed either a packaging supplier or something happened, because the packaging, it's a subtle difference, but it's different colors. They changed the logo on the front. That's not a big deal, but here's where I noticed a difference, and there's a little bit of a difference in the quality of the packaging that I don't love. So the old packaging had a much thicker portion where that screw was, where it opens. The new compact is quite a bit smaller. And so what I noticed with this new compact, like, it doesn't have the same like stability as the old packaging. Like, I noticed this right away when I opened it up. It just didn't feel like the same quality of packaging. So again, I don't know if they've changed suppliers. Maybe they didn't. I don't really know, but it just doesn't feel like the same quality as their old packaging. I also think their old packaging feels a little bit heavier. Maybe they're working towards using less plastic and being more sustainable. Personally, I would love to see them make some of their stuff refillable. That to me is preferable from companies, but yeah, I noticed a difference in the packaging. I don't really love that, but the product itself is really, really beautiful, and I love what it does on my skin. I also notice when I use this in the morning that I don't seem to get quite as oily throughout the day, which I am someone who is kind of a combination skin type, and I do get more oily through my T-zone. So let's talk about the Sun Intensive Lip Balm SPF 24. This is UVA, UVB protectant sun balm for your lips. Let me show you. It's clear, and they have 2 different flavors. They have like a sweet mint or something and a sweet tangerine. I got the tangerine. Some lip products I can be a little sensitive to peppermint. I'm not a huge fan, so I'll always choose the one that is not peppermint. I do have some peppermint lip products, but most of the time, if I can avoid it, I do. So you can see it adds a really pretty gloss. I just did a very thin layer of this. These are $18, by the way. I really like these. The most similar comparison that came into my brain was for Image. I think it's called like Image Beauty or something. A lot of salons and estheticians will use it, but they have a really thick hormetic balm is what they call it. And it reminds me very much so of that, even down to the packaging, because it's in a little tiny white tube like this. But it feels really nice on the lips. And I really like the concept of this because our lips tend to be a little bit thinner than the rest of our face and our skin, a little more delicate and susceptible to the sun. And now that I live in Colorado, there is a lot of sun here. So I'm all about trying to protect the lips a little bit better. And the sweet tangerine is really nice. This wears for a pretty decent time too, for what it's worth. Okay, I'm gonna wipe this off. All right, and lastly for today, we're gonna talk about the Glossy Lip Hydrating Serum. There are 7 shades of this, and these are $25. Now, I picked up the shade Pamela. There have been 2 shades that I have wanted to try for quite some time now, and it seemed like every time I wanted to go order them, they were sold out. But I love the High Shine Lip Mate toppers. I really think the texture is incredible, and I think what's amazing to me is oftentimes like I haven't loved vegan lip formulas in the past, but their lip formulas are vegan and they're pretty amazing. So the shade Pamela is like kind of a rosy brown color. And these like have a surprising pigment payoff. And they are glossy. I love the color. It's very fall-esque for me, and I am just like all about that right now. I know it's still warm outside. I'm daydreaming of fall. Bear with me. I love this color. I love how it feels on the lips. This also has B5 in it and time-released hyaluronic spheres. I don't really care so much about hyaluronic acid. I think especially being in a drier climate, I don't know that it's always the best thing, but these are juicy on the lips. They feel really good. They have nailed their lip formulas. I love them so, so much. So pretty. I think especially with like a lip liner, and I also could use a little bronzer, but I think these are just so, so nice. And much like the Lip Mate High Shine Toppers, I love this too. And I would love to get the shade Ruth. And they also have some really pretty red ones that I think would be really pretty around the holiday season. So overall, again, very, very happy with my Thrive Causemetics purchases. I have a link down below. It's a referral link. If you happen to shop with it, you get a little percentage off, and then I get a little bit of a credit too that I can put towards future purchases. Someone had actually used them before, and so I had some credits to put towards this purchase. So if that was you, thank you so much for doing that. It makes it easier for me to review new products that come out. I love Thrive Causemetics, so I love everything that they stand for. And I just think it's really like such a great line. Like all of their products have really awesome quality. I'm wearing their mascara today. Yeah, what can I say? I love Thrive. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that this has been helpful if you've been curious about the new powders that they just launched or Sunproof, because these are the new products. I think their Glossy Lip Serum they've had out for a while, but I'm just now getting to try the shade that I really wanted. So I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this, please make sure to like and subscribe. Helps other people find my channel, helps increase that visibility, and I can continue making you this kind of content. I'll see you next time. Bye.